This is Tanks Vlog, April 25th, 2019, wrapping up the day in sports. Here it is, shock you like a hurricane. There they go, shock you like a hurricane. Yes, those bunch of jerks, Don Cherry, he must be going like this right now. There's the Carolina Hurricanes have eliminated the defending Stanley Cup champion Washington Capitals, winning 4-3 in double overtime on a goal by Brock McGinn. Yes, do you believe this playoffs? These Stanley Cup playoffs are insane. It's crazy. This is like nothing I have ever seen before. Gone, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Gone, the Washington Capitals. Gone, the Nashville Predators. Gone, the Calgary Flames. All four division winners. Gone, gone, gone. As the wild card team, the teams that had to scrape and scramble and pray just to make the playoffs, the teams that down to the last week of the season didn't know if they were going to be on the ice or on the golf course, are now in the second round. That is your Columbus Blue Jackets, who had never won a playoff series before. The Carolina Hurricanes, who had not won a playoff series in 10 years. The Colorado Avalanche, who had not won a playoff series in 10 years plus. And the Stars, who had not won a playoff series in a long time. And who is now the favorite? The Boston Bruins. And you know what that means? That's bad news for the Bruins, because right now, the last thing you want to be is a favorite in the NHL. This has got to be the most upside-down, topsy-turvy playoffs ever in the NHL. And the NHL has crazy playoffs. Just think about this. This year, in the NHL, there were, let's see, nine teams that topped 100 points. Of those 9 teams that had 100 points, the only teams that are still standing: Boston Bruins, New York Islanders, San Jose Sharks. That's it. Now, the Blues did get 99 points, had that incredible second half turnaround, were the worst team in the NHL on January 2nd, and the best team since. I mean, who knows what is going to happen? I have predicted the second round. You'll be seeing that later today on Barstool, or we should be publishing sometime around noon. If you're watching this afternoon, click, and you'll see who I'm picking to advance to the conference finals. But this has just been one hell of a playoff series, one hell of a playoff ride. 3 game sevens, 2 game sevens decided in overtime. Can the NHL top itself in this next round? We'll have the Bruins against the Blue Jackets. We'll have the Islanders against the Carolina Hurricanes. The Dallas Stars going against the St. Louis Blues. Let's see how long they can ride that Laura Branigan wave. And the San Jose Sharks, who came back from the dead to beat the Vegas Golden Knights, playing the Colorado Avalanche, an upstart team with lots of talent. You just don't know what's going to happen. You just don't know what's going to happen at this point. Just craziness. And the NBA, Utah Jazz, they're gone. As the Houston Rockets, 193 winners in the Game 5. No surprise there. Jazz had not won a road playoff game in a long time, and Houston just seemed to have everything that was needed to beat the Jazz. James Harden, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists in the finale. Now, here's one that's been a total surprise. For the second time this series, the Golden State Warriors have lost a game at home to the Clippers. The Clippers actually have gotten this series to a Game 6. I mean, first off, there was the big comeback in Game 2, which was stunning in itself. But today, after winning 2 games in LA, the Warriors were looking to put the series away, and they just couldn't do it. And for a team that's been through the battles, these extra playoff games could end up being big. As everyone hopes and prays that someone different wins this year. Kevin Durant had 45 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Not enough. Lou Williams off the bench, 33 points, 10 assists, 4 rebounds to get the win. Baseball. Of course, the Mets couldn't get the sweep because they had Jason Vargas on the mound. Now, truth be told, Jason Vargas played well, but the Mets' bats went silent as the Phillies took the finale of the series 6-0. Mets have the day off Thursday, and then they play the Brewers this weekend. And hopefully, Jacob deGrom goes well, although it looks like it's going to rain again on Friday. What is it, Jacob? I mean, the Mets have Jacob Rain and Jacob Rame. I guess every time Jacob deGrom pitches, it friggin' rains, and they have Jacob Rame. By the way, Rhys Hoskins, you're a jackass. Yankees got more bad news as Clint Frazier joined the growing list of players on the injured list. The Yankees, meanwhile, continue to have some bullpen problems. They might have sent Chad Green away, but once again, saw their leads in the late innings evaporate. As the Angels scored 5 runs in the... why am I looking at that wrong? Reverse that. Never mind. It was the Yankees who rallied back from down 5-0 to beat the Angels 6-5. I was looking at it reversed. DJ LeMahieu got the game-winning hit. It was the Royals 10-2 winners over the Rays. The Indians 6-2 winners over the Marlins. The Cardinals have swept the Brewers. Brewers are suddenly ice cold. Hopefully they stay cold over the weekend. Coming to Citi Field. Of course, the Brewers took Joe Gonzalez from the Mets because the Mets are stupid. Once again, Jason Vargas couldn't make it out of the 5th. And in the end, the Mets had to spread their pendant, and that's how the Phillies tacked on enough runs to put the game out of reach. Maybe if you have a pitcher that could go to the 6th inning, maybe you could actually win that damn game. It was the Rockies, 9-5 winners over the Nationals. A's on a 2-run single by Pinder. Chad Pinder got a walk-off win over the Rangers, 6-5. Chris Paddock got a shutout as he stopped the Mariners in a 1-0 win for the Padres. It was the Giants 4-0 winners over the Blue Jays. Braves 3-1 winners over the Reds. Diamondbacks over the Pirates 11-2. Orioles 4-3 winners over the White Sox. J.D. Martinez had a big night as the Red Sox got back on track, beating the Tigers 11-4. It was the Cubs 7-6 winners over the Dodgers. Cubs have gotten things righted as they're now 12-10. And the Astros were 7-1 winners over the Twins. Dominant effort by Justin Verlander, who's 4-0 to start the season. Today's 3 stars are Jacob Slavin, who had 3 assists in Game 7. Lou Williams, 33 points off the bench for the Clippers. And Ketel Marte of the Diamondbacks, who had 2 home runs and 4 RBI in their win over the Pirates. Today's birthday shout-out goes to the man that sucks, Joe Buck. He's 50. Happy birthday, Joe Buck. Happy birthday, Joe Buck. You are the worst announcer ever, and you truly do suck. And today we look back at the 1964 Stanley Cup Finals when the Maple Leafs beat the Red Wings 4-0 in Game 7. The big hero, though, was Steve Bowne in Game 6, who got the overtime game winner for the Maple Leafs on a broken ankle. Here's a hockey player for you. So check out the full story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.